Hello, Blummies. Welcome to Criminology Unlocked, unveiling the science behind crime, security, and society. Christmas is the season of joy, but did you know it is also one of the most active crime periods of the year? Every December, while people celebrate, shop, and travel, certain crimes quietly rise across the world. In this lesson, I'll expose why crimes increase at Christmas and break down the top 30 Christmas season crimes, how they happen, who they affect, and how they can be prevented. Stay with me till the end, because the final section will change the way you see the Christmas season forever.
This video is strictly for educational purposes and does not promote crime or violence.
Season greetings, Blummies. May Santa treat you well. Relax, enjoy, and journey with me. Today, let's explore.
Now that we understood what crime means in general, let's begin by examining specific crimes that commonly occur during Christmas, how they happen, and why they happen. Number 1, shoplifting. It's when someone takes items from a store without paying for them. This can involve hiding products, creating distractions for the staff, or even working in groups. How shoplifting happens is by hiding products, creating distractions for the staff to carry out such act. Where shoplifting happens, common spots include malls, markets, and supermarkets. When it happens is typically during busy shopping times like Christmas or Black Friday. Imagine someone slipping a bottle of perfume into their coat while their friend keeps the cashier occupied. The use of security tags, surveillance cameras, and have trained staff to deter theft. There are noticeable increases in shoplifting incidents in market and malls across the world during December. Victims. The main victims are retail stores and honest shoppers. Offenders. The culprits can range from teenagers and opportunists to organized gangs. Number 2, pickpocketing or theft in crowds. Pickpocketing is all about sneaking away with items from pockets or bags without anyone noticing. Thieves often create distractions, bump into people, or work in pairs to pull off their trick. Where it occurs are busy places like markets, on public transport, and during festivals. Time it occurs are rush hours or the Christmas shopping season when crowds are at their peak. Imagine a thief casually bumping into someone at a market and making off with their wallet without a second glance. Prevention. To stay safe, keep your bag zipped up. Consider using anti-theft bags and make sure to hold onto your phone securely. Victims. Shoppers and tourists are often the targets. Offenders. These crimes are usually committed by street thieves or organized gangs. Number 3, burglary. This is an illegal act of entering someone's home with the intent to steal their belongings. Where burglary occurs, it commonly happens in residential neighborhoods, suburbs, and apartment complexes. How burglary occurs. Thieves often keep an eye on homes that are empty, breaking in through doors or windows. Time of occurrence. Most break-ins occur at night or during holiday seasons. Imagine a family away for Christmas. While they're gone, thieves take advantage and steal their belongings. Prevention. To keep your home safe, consider installing CCTV cameras, alarms, and sturdy locks, and let your neighbors know when you're away. In December, homes often see a spike in burglaries and are frequently targeted when families travel. Victims. The primary victims are homeowners and their families. Offenders. These crimes are typically committed by opportunistic burglars or organized criminal gangs. Number 4, armed robbery. It's when someone uses a weapon to steal someone else's belongings. How it occurs. This can happen through ambushes, stop-and-rob tactics, or even attacks on shops. Where it occurs. Common locations include ATMs, streets, and gas stations, and homes. These incidents often take place at night, in the early morning, or during festive seasons. Imagine a thief approaching someone at an ATM, brandishing a gun, and demanding cash. Notable cases include highway robberies and store robberies. Prevention. To stay safe, try to avoid isolated areas, travel in groups, and consider installing good lighting. Victims. The targets are usually individuals or small businesses. Offenders. Typically, these crimes are carried out by armed gangs. Number 5, fraud and scams. It's all about tricking people to steal their money or personal information, or deception to gain money or benefits. How fraud occurs. Fake phone calls, sketchy online stores, charity scams, and ATM fraud. Where it occurs. You will find it online, at banks, and on social media. It can happen anytime. but it really spikes during the holidays. Imagine a victim getting a phony bank alert, entering their details, and then losing their hard-earned cash. Prevention: always double-check websites, use two-factor authentication, and be cautious about sharing your banking information. Victims: this can affect anyone, especially donors and online shoppers. Offenders: the culprits are often hackers, scammers, and organized fraud rings. Number 6. Credit card fraud. This is the act of stealing someone's financial information to commit fraud. How it occurs: it can happen through methods like skimming, phishing emails, or fake websites. And where it occurs: these crimes can take place online, in stores, or at ATMs. The holiday shopping season is a particularly busy time for these activities. A hacker might clone a credit card at a point-of-sale terminal and then drain the victim's bank account. Online fraud is prevalent in most busy and major cities in the world, especially during Christmas. Prevention: to protect yourself, keep an eye on your statements, ensure POS devices are secure. Victims: shoppers and bank users often fall victim to these scams. Offenders: the culprits are typically cybercriminals, POS scammers, and opportunistic criminals. Number 7. Online shopping scams or fraud. These are sneaky websites or sellers that steal from buyers or use deceptive practices to steal money or goods. How it occurs: they sell counterfeit products or take your money without ever delivering anything. Where it occurs: you can find them on websites, apps, and social media marketplaces. They tend to strike during the holiday shopping season. Imagine ordering some electronics, only for the website to vanish without a trace and no delivery in sight. Prevention: use verified platforms, check reviews, and always verify the seller. Victims: anyone shopping online. Offenders: cyber fraudsters and scammers. This video is strictly for educational purposes and does not promote crime or violence. Number 8. Vehicle theft. Are you surprised? Vehicle theft is one of the Christmas crimes. This is the unauthorized taking of a vehicle with intent to steal or use illegally. How it happens: breaking into cars, stealing keys, or hot wiring vehicles. Where it happens: parking lots, driveways, streets, and underground and road packing. A parked car stolen from a mall during Christmas shopping, occasions, and hangout. Prevention: lock cars, use alarms, park in secure areas, GPS tracking. Victims are car owners and rental agencies. Offenders: opportunistic thieves, organized crime groups, and situational criminals. Number 9. Package theft. This Christmas season is the peak of this crime. This is the act of stealing packages that have been delivered and left on doorsteps or homes. Where it occurs are in residential neighborhoods, apartment complexes, and right at doorsteps. Typically occurs during the day when people are out. It's especially prevalent during the Christmas season. Imagine a thief snatching an Amazon package from a front porch just minutes after it's been delivered. Or a Christmas gift stolen few minutes of delivery at the doorstep. Prevention: to combat this, consider using package lockers, installing security cameras, picking up packages in store, or asking a neighbor for help and delivery notification. Victims: the primary targets are online shoppers and homeowners. Offenders: these crimes are usually committed by opportunistic thieves or organized gangs. Number 10. Identity theft. Surprise! Yes, I know it is the season of this crime. This is unauthorized use of someone's personal information for financial gain. How it happens: phishing, hacking, stolen documents of another to gain financial freedom. Where it happens: online platforms, mail fraud, public Wi-Fi. Someone's social security or bank information is stolen to open credit accounts or get a job. Prevention: secure personal information, use strong passwords, and monitor accounts. Victims are individuals and companies who fall into their trap. Offenders: cybercriminals, identity thieves. Number 11. Domestic violence. This season is the peak of this crime. This is any form of physical, emotional, or psychological abuse that happens within a home setting.
How it occurs: factors like alcohol use, stress, financial strain, and heated arguments can lead to these situations.
Where it occurs: it's a global issue affecting homes and families everywhere. This incidents often spike at night or during holidays like Christmas and New Year. A family dispute can quickly escalate into physical violence, especially during gatherings like Christmas dinner. Alcohol, stress, family disputes, financial pressure, and crowded gatherings can trigger this. There's been a noticeable rise in domestic abuse reports during December, and many cases are linked to stress. Prevention. Solutions include counseling services, hotlines, using a law enforcement intervention, community support systems, promote conflict resolution, and family awareness program. Victims. This can affect spouses, children, and other family members. Offenders. Typically, the abusers are partners or relatives. Number 12. Alcohol-related crime or assault always happens during Christmas. These are crimes that happen when someone is under the influence of alcohol.
How it happened is a bar fight breaks out after overconsumption of alcohol during a Christmas party. You often see these incidents around Christmas, New Year, on weekends, and during late night hours. In December, reports show a rise in alcohol-related crimes. Street fights often break out during the festive season. Where it occurs, common places include streets, homes, parties, nightclubs, and holiday parties. To help reduce these incidents, we can limit alcohol availability, increase security in bars, responsible drinking campaigns, law enforcement monitoring, and alcohol limits. Victims? The victims can be bystanders, families, or other patrons and friends. Offenders? Typically these crimes are committed by intoxicated individuals or gang members. Number 13, drunk driving, known as DUI. This is when someone gets behind the wheel while under the influence of alcohol or drugs. A driver leaves a Christmas party after drinking too much and ends up causing an accident or even killed someone. How it happens? Typically after parties, nights out at bars, or festive gatherings while intoxicated. Driving after consuming alcohol at parties or holiday gatherings can lead to serious crime. In Christmas, DUI incidents tend to spike, and during the holidays, road accidents often rise. Where it happens are highways, city streets, nightlife hotspots, and roads, and commonly during Christmas, New Year, weekends, and late-night outings. Prevention. Ensure the drivers are well-trained and licensed in police checkpoints. Victims. This can affect pedestrians, other drivers, and passengers. Offenders. Those are the drivers who are intoxicated. Number 14. Public disorder or breach of peace. This is act of disturbing public order, causing fights, loud noise, or threatening behaviors in the neighborhood. How it happens? Crowds at events, bars, parties, or public streets during celebration, causing nuisance, disturbing the peace and tranquility of the neighborhood.
This could happen when a street fight breaks out at a crowded Christmas market and residential complexes. Where it happens are town centers, markets, festive streets, bars, homes, and others. Prevention include police patrols, crowd management, alcohol regulation, public awareness. Victims are public, bystanders, law enforcement personnel, neighbors. Offenders are individuals or groups engaging in disorderly conduct. Number 15, vandalism. Yes, this crime is mostly committed during Christmas. Vandalism is an intentional act of damaging someone else's property or willful destruction of another's property. This affects both citizens and government. How it occurs? Through smashing windows or wrecking cars and shops or government property. Imagine thieves shattering shop windows to grab Christmas merchandise, intentionally damaging decorations, cars, or public property during celebrations. Shop and markets around the world often face vandalism during the holiday season. Where it occurs, you will find it in public spaces, retail areas, and residential neighborhoods. It happens at night or during festive seasons. Christmas lights or public decorations are intentionally damaged. Prevention. Measures like surveillance cameras, alarm systems, and good lighting can help deter these acts. Victims are business owners, homeowners, property owners, and municipalities. Offenders are gangs, opportunist criminals, individuals, groups, sometimes intoxicated youths. Before you click away, listen carefully. What we've discussed so far is only half of the lessons. The remaining crimes, numbers 16 to 30, are the crimes people rarely talk about. Yet, they cause the most damage during Christmas. These are the crimes that happen when families are celebrating, when people are traveling, when guards are relaxed, and when criminals are watching quietly. In part 2, I'll expose how these crimes really happen, why many victims never see them coming, and the simple mistakes that make people easy targets. So don't miss it. Subscribe now, turn on your notification bell, and join me in part 2 because the next crime we will discuss could be the one that saves you or someone you love this Christmas. This video is strictly for educational purposes and does not promote crime or violence. I will see you in part 2, Christmas crimes. Like, subscribe, and share. And tell me in the comments section which crime you have experienced. Thank you for watching Criminology Unlocked. Remember, knowledge is your greatest security. See you soon.